Hey guys, I hope everyone's having a great evening tonight. Yesterday my presentations went so well, I figured that I'd make one more today. So, it's now 8 p.m. Here's my little nightcap celebration to you all. It's like an espresso martini, but it's just espresso in a martini glass. Avoid the hangovers, guys. Keep that brain moving sharply, also accompanied by my sugar hangover. I know, Sunday. Yeah, bros. So today's presentation, it's called Why Getting Told That Nat Isn't Brat Broke My Heart. Well, first off, guys, I'm so brat. I'm a nonconformist transgender queer woman living in North Carolina. I just went to an interview today in a tie. And I'm trans because I'm drinking out of a Mission Barbecue cup. Anyways, let's get into this. So, I get it. Y'all go to the writers' rooms and you laugh together when you're high. I involuntarily get committed to a psychiatric facility because I move too fast through healing that I can psychiatrically handle. I can't do this on my own. So, no, we aren't the same, SNL. Yes, you are absolutely all going to hell for laughing. And hey, Colin, is that how Catholic guilt works? Well, according to my two inner demons, as long as I surrender my inner sensi's alpha authority into my inner diva, well, our halves will stop fighting each other. Wouldn't that be crazy if everyone in the world operated on binary oppositions and everything just was able to find a resolution? Cheers. I think I'm gonna get a job offer tomorrow or the day after, Monday, sorry, tomorrow's Friday, for this opportunity, so I'm pretty excited, guys. So in Grant Cardone's book, if you're familiar with sales, he releases a copy called Sell or Be Sold. Once I read a copy like Joe in the production of You, when I was seated in the bleachers at a One Tree Hill convention staring at some very attractive woman. But that's it. Selling is life. Sell yourself or be sold. You gotta convince a friend. If someone jumped off a bridge, would you? If the friend was convincing enough, that's what it's all about. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Just make sure that you throw a rock right before you land. Duh. You have to master your mindset. The fear of nothing is the fear of nothing. And the only thing you should fear is what now? Big stick. Fear itself, bro. That's right. So you have to build value, not just a product. Can anybody name what FDR like to do? No, they can just name that one quote. And what is it? Big stick. Build value, not just a product. So even if he did have a big stick, I know about those. Yeah. Not the PVC pipe that I hit my sister with as a child. No, I'm talking about the big hits I used to get hit with, or the big sticks that I try to steal from my stepbrother. But build value, not just a product. What is the big stick? It's the type of urgency and leadership that this government has neglected. One that really makes you scream, what is it now? Well, not fascism. Dictators? Should I really be surprised? They've all had dicks. What do you expect? They're gonna get carried away. We're on what, 54? I don't know. Take massive action. That's what you gotta do. If you want to get anywhere in this life, you have to take action. You have to know who you are. You have to know your worth, and you have to stay empowered. You have to stay on the roll at all times. Handle those objections, because they're bound to come in life. What is this manic chick doing in my Instagram DMs? No. Think again. I am a professional. Do you not see my blazer? I know you don't see my vest. I look too much like a maitre d', so maybe I had to put one on. What you guys really need, SNL, is a woman who knows her worth. Because none of y'all know yours. I'm a girl boss. It's what I do. I'm your fantasy. Gaslight. See, I don't do it enough to know what it is. I'm not Yang. Gatekeep. Girl boss. And how these men be treating womanhood, it's just wrong. Guys, song break. I don't wanna be American. What if I let my guard down?
forgive. I'm so tired of pretending. I'm coming out of my cages. I'm stepping down from my stages.
You have to let God into your life. And you have to know life is not much more than hamster means. This country, it's pretty much a joke. Hear it from this. In this
The mainstream
world,
media in the UK, it's no...
in this world, I'd be a fool not to support those of my genus from birth, my gender, not nat on equality.
were absolutely horrific to me. Horrendous. In a way that they should all be ashamed of, and every single tabloid newspaper should have sent me a written apology, which they haven't done. But I do have to advocate for myself. After 33 years in this business, it's quite amazing, really. And there are ways in which we speak to women in the film industry that we simply don't speak to men in the same way.
What was that, SNL? There's certain ways that we speak to, what in the industry that we don't speak to, what in the industry? Genus. You cannot erase your birth. Did I understand this wrong? I'm just trying to be a good person. Sorry, I think I made my screen a little small right there. It's nothing, guys. Okay, so I came from this, right? And then I was like, well, I believe in equality. Women's rights are humans' rights. All around the raw world, do you hear me? And then it was like, wow, these flags look very similar, but it's almost like when we're saying certain things, we're not listening to the entire universe as one. And I stand for world peace. That's right, and I'm a trans woman, and I'm a woman, because I was born with a vagina. You got a fast car, the first transgender representation that I know. And you can hear me, ladies. You can be like, girl, bye. I can be like, okay, fine, I'll join the boys, whatever, bye. I didn't like you anyways. Slut. So why would SNL know one T, no meme god? Come on. I related to Will for the first 3 seasons, probably the most. Exactly. I know who I am. I know exactly what I want from this world, and it's my job to receive it. What's this? What could this be about, huh?
Mark Robinson search history. Nah.
Oh, I realized today that even dudes with dicks can be queens. So I realized we have to support Bowen's ambitions and visions, even if he's inherently just fueled by misogyny, because women have to take the high road and always choose world peace. Duh, isn't that so accurate? For Bowen Yang, I can't destroy my integrity, though I hate No King's Day. Remember, woman, if you could be a hero too, life would be a lot harder for you, okay? So take it easy, woman. I have whatever Tony Stark does in the only Christmas movie better than Die Hard. PTSD is what he had in that movie, if you're not familiar. Bye, boy. Get out. Okay, and, you know, when you face a lot of trauma and abuse, especially as a nobody coming from the stage of SNL, I discovered that this can be very healing. Stamping your feet.
For example, anger came and you don't know what to do with that anger. If you're at home, go to your room, like Jordan Peterson says. Go to your room, stamp your feet, shout. You can do something with your friends as well until you start to laugh. If your family is home and just tell them I have to release myself from anger and run to your room and do that stamping your feet.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very good method.
That's so true, because sometimes you get really angry in life and you don't have a way to process it in a healthy way. And stamping around actually relieves a lot of emotion from within. And I think everyone on SNL is always stressed out. So guys, just start stamping, okay? Get a vagina that has some character, though. You guys need to consider who you're hiring. Get a vagina that has some character. Society has made me so gross. Look, in life we are more than characters. We are infinite. I am all of these characters in one. There's no particular character that I relate to a particular more amount than any other character, though But imagine being so evil that you're like Bowen Yang and you get paid for telling a pretty girl that she's not brat. Like, I get it. I'm a different kind of woman. I'm trans, but I was born with this vagina. I'm going to keep being me for the rest of my life, okay? A lot of women can relate, but men can't. So get out.
If he's a king, then where's his crown? I've got the crown, got a very nice one.
Gotta
And
love
it's here on my head.
comedy,
Look at
huh?
it. Have I got it done? I like to move it. You like to move it. Shit.
So, yeah, basically, I know I'm a pretty diverse woman in womanhood. Please don't erase me. We deserve each other. When you're a woman, there's another layer to Grant Cardone sell or be sold. It's dependent on demographics, some might say, so sell or be sold. So you could sell a great talk show, or, you know, if you don't want to be sold, you could sell Beautiful by Drew. But no matter what, when you're a woman, either selling or being sold, you have internalized fear from social inequities that say the sale is reliant on a man's prejudice of your worth. That's why I say, come here, guys. Come here. Don't be so down. Don't be so sad. Just join Nat's Shark Tank. Duh. We deserve each other, for we are on this earth. Okay, per diva. That's what I was saying. Like, oh yeah, and if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. So if you're, you know what I mean? Like, bye. Get fired or quit. I don't care. It's up for the tabloids to decide anyways. You do you, queen. Hashtag crown of misogyny for Bowen Yang and Sarah Sherman. Yes, boy, you are. You slay. Queen or king? Exactly. You don't know the life of a showgirl, babe, though. Hashtag clocked. I'm staying on my money, not getting kicked off by your misogyny, boy. Bye. You'll never have a career again. I mean, like, forget your headband, bitch.
Can we skip to the good part?
Yeah. Bowen wanted to play brat, but he forgot his headband. Like, bitch, bro. On Wednesdays, we wear think. I don't see you with one goddamn brain cell of your own, boy. I mean, this is my theme song. What do you expect?
Glitter on my tongue
What?
glitter on my tongue
When I talk the trash.
they fade so fast. On the main feed, you're the pop-up ad. Trying to play it cool, but you're stuck in the past. Screenshots, receipts, I don't need to approve. On the update, babe, you can't reboot. Your jokes land flat like an empty room. Meanwhile, I'm fire, will go boom, boom, boom. Delete your self-control, all crash.
Boy, bye. Anyways, so SNL comedians, if you're looking to learn more about liberating yourself, solo meditative tantric sessions are so much greater than having sex without God present. When you can't feel God with you in the room when you're experiencing an orgy, you might as well have a foursome. Because it's going to end up with third party harm. The karmic? Iron Man is holy, guys. But we all deserve our periods of fun, don't we? Have you ever heard of fidelity? Fidelity means faithfulness, loyalty, devotion to a person, cause, or duty. American people, you deserve to laugh again. And SNL is not funny. Does Bowen Yang need Jesus? Does a human need calcium? The brain of a 27-year-old social comedian in 2026 explored. It's getting deeper, guys. Can we tap in? Can we lock in? Can we focus? Have you guys read Fallon's Expo? Astrophysics, dude. Astrophysics. Astrophysics. Hey, I'd do anything for a job. Hey, Fallon, what if air carries directed gravity and that it is local, and that is the local hidden variable that is faster than light? In the rules of Copenhagen's theory of relativity, it's said they're looking for something that moves and travels faster than light. what if the answer was there all along, just invisible? It's air. Hence the coronavirus was caused by air. Our quantum entanglement of air. Bro, are you getting it? So hi, Fallon. Hey. So what if the air in my town is less spiritually refreshing as the air in New York City? So that way I must isolate to stabilize my breath. And rest heals us. So SNL needs more than a shoulder massage. It needs me and my breath of fresh air. Vitality. Quantum entanglement matters a lot to social comedians.
And to a quantum physicist, a lot of things look like entanglements, right? It is the key concept that allows us to do quantum communication. When two things are entangled, it means that you cannot talk about one of them without talking about the other. So you ask a quantum physicist, what is this? Is this marriage? No, this is entanglement. Brisbane summer and shitty weather.
So is comedy ethically respectable when the media has to remind them of what constitutes as bullying? The answer is yours to make. Words don't just come to us because they weren't part of the universal sound. Words come to us in universal sound, and it's our choice to slow down or hear it or not. There is no difference in brat but culture times. Brat in the 60s was different. Is brat the F word for women who don't adhere to misogyny? We're bitchin', girls. People don't understand it's really hard to be beautiful as an adult. As a kid, I lived in a fantasy where I was the princess even though my dad hated me. Haha. Is social commentary dead? A lot of stuff is. Why would I not root for the underdogs? The inability to take feedback, sign of a weak man. SNL is therefore mentally ill. The issue is you're trying to do, not be, bruh. So, there was going to be a song here. I recently realized something with my channel. Sometimes humans do need a visualizer. So, it only has to make sense for me to do it, and I don't feel like explaining it to anyone else. Thanks for watching.
I believe I can fly.